Now, moving on. This is really cool, and I was gonna try to fit this in last episode, but couldn't. So I'm glad I can fit it in today. And I'm gonna look into this some more. Apple. Okay, so Apple has found a way. Like when you get, like, for example, the Pixel. This had, and most phones do actually. When you first buy a brand new phone and you open the box, it's got probably one, if not two, software updates. Generally one, but this one had one software update and then like two Google Play system updates. Apple has found a way to update their iPhones inside the box, sealed and everything. So when inside the store, so when the consumer purchases the phone, they open it up and they start using it. It's got the latest and greatest software on there, so you don't have to update your device as soon as you open it up. Now, how they do it, I have no idea, but that is super, super cool. So on iOS 17.2 confirms the existence of a new system to update sealed iPhones at Apple stores. So I don't know if this is Apple specific, meaning you have to go to an Apple store. They only do it at Apple stores, or if they'll be able to do it in T-Mobile or AT&T stores. It says, I'm assuming it's just at Apple stores. It says, that's what it says right there. Let's see. It says earlier this month it was reported that Apple's been developing a new system that will allow its employees to install software updates on sealed iPhones without taking them out of the box. With the release of the first iOS 17.2 beta to developers on Thursday, 9to5Mac was able to confirm the existence of this system. Now, it looks like they're the iPhones that are inside the box. So the iPhones that leave the manufacturing plant have to have at least iOS 17.2 installed on the device from the manufacturing plant. Whatever in that code has the system that can run the software update without the box being opened. Any existing Apple iPhone 15 Pro, Pro Max, whatever, at the stores now, that's not available to do that, because they had in the manufacturing plant, they not only put the phone together, but they obviously install the software on the device and in the storage, and then they continue to finish the production and box it up. Well, I'm assuming they I don't know what they did, but they installed probably iOS 17.0 on those devices in the manufacturing plant. But every iPhone that, when they install iOS 17.2 on the device at the manufacturing plant, and then those get boxed up and sealed and then sent to the Apple store, those that have iOS 17.2 installed that are sitting inside the Apple store in stock, those phones can be updated. So everything from here on out will be able to be updated inside the box, sealed in the Apple store. It says Apple can now wirelessly update sealed iPhones. So it's through wireless. So wirelessly update sealed iPhones to deliver them to consumers with the latest software available. The company has reportedly decided to invest in this system after being forced to release a day one update to iPhone 15 models to fix a major bug. Got you. We reported on that. That was the bug that would send you in a boot loop. It would be a boot loop on the Apple display. The only way to fix it is as soon as you open your iPhone 15 or 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, whatever, any iPhone 15 series, you had to update your phone, but you had to do it from a desktop iOS. You could not do it from an over-the-air iOS from your iPhone through Wi-Fi. It had to be plugged into a computer, updated there, and then you could continue to set up from there. So they want to get around that. I think you're going to see this on every phone here in the next few years. Samsung's going to adopt this. Xiaomi's going to adopt this. OnePlus is going to adopt this. Google's going to adopt this. This is a tool Apple produced, figured out, that I think every mobile device that a manufacturer across the board was going to adopt this. I can promise you that, because it does. It takes away the headache of these things. because it hurts the consumer. If somebody's iPhone 15 gets into a boot loop, they didn't watch our eSIM Studios video on how to fix it, they're not going to know what to do. They're going to take the device back to the store and return it. So all these little things makes run for easy releases, nice and smooth releases, makes it easier for the consumer. Interestingly, the iOS 17.2 beta SDK that comes with the latest Xcode 15.1 beta pretty much corroborates the support. There are 3 new internal frameworks named Factory OTA Logger, Factory OTA Network Utils, and Factory OTA Wi-Fi Utils that enable wireless OTA firmware updates by using a special external device. So I wonder if there'll be a little cable inside the box, but it says wirelessly. So the device does not have to be powered on. I don't know. I don't understand the technology behind it. This is in line with what Gunman reported as the journalist described as the system as a proprietary pad-like device that the store can place boxes of iPhones on top of. The feature is, and I'm assuming update it like that. The feature is not intended for end users and is clearly marked as an internal in the codes seen by 9to5Mac. In the future, this will allow Apple to avoid major day one bugs by installing iOS updates on sealed iPhones. So what they'll probably do is when somebody goes to the Apple Store before they ship it out to you, if you go into an Apple Store and want to purchase one, they'll probably take their iPad or their device and they'll put the box of the unit that you're going to purchase on there. They'll place it on there, update it, probably take a minute or two, and then continue on with the sale. And then they'll probably do that for every iPhone that's shipped that you buy online from Apple. They'll probably throw a number of them on top of the update unit. They'll update them and then continue on shipping them out. This system could also be useful in helping Apple to restore the firmware of iOS devices without the need for cable. In recent years, Apple's been working on new technology to help users restore devices such as the Apple Watch and Apple TV when they get stuck, since these devices can't be connected to a computer. That's right, it's all wireless. Let's see, well, at least for the Watch it is. And that just goes on about Apple iOS 17.2. So that's really, really, really cool. I'm going to dig into this some more because I'm personally very interested in this and how this works. I'll make a video about that in the future. If you're interested in how that works as well, subscribe to the channel and be on the lookout because I'm going to dig into this and see. Because it gives you the basics here, but I want to know more. So stay tuned for more information on that.